What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Shadow Fight Arena video. Today we are going to be fighting the real PvP, which means I am going to be fighting real people and not bots. If you take a look at the left hand side of the screen at the bottom, you are going to see real people ID. That's how you know you're fighting real people. So this is the main lobby. The waiting time is over. We found a real person. So let's see what this guy is all about. I used this video as a learning experience. I made a lot of mistakes in this video. When you fight in Shadow Fight Arena, it's not straightforward. Every single player has a different way of attacking. You will have to adjust your fighting technique in every single round. So this match that you're seeing right now, I believe is the fourth match of the day. I decided to put it right at the beginning because I had learned through my mistakes. In this match, I tried to correct every single mistake that I did throughout this video. So this match, I think I had a near perfect fighting experience. In the other matches that are going to be coming up, you're going to see some dumb decisions that I made, some stupid mistakes. I'm going to try to correct them. I also use this video as a learning experience. I want to show you guys what you will come across in PvP. Shadow Fight Arena is not straightforward. Every single player attacks in a different way. You will have to adjust your fighting technique with every single character. So this one, the first round just finished. I am using Bulwark. He's level 8 and the guy is just insane. He can block a lot of hits. He doesn't care about ranged weapons. He has the Legion and Interruption interval. I myself am not excellent with using Legion equipment. I believe I tried my best in this video. Also, the shadow attack for Mr. Bulwark need to be fixed by Neki. They need to make it so that when you do one shadow attack, you can follow up and do with the second one. With the Bulwark, when you do the attack, the one you throw the enemy away and then you try the meteorite, it's not gonna work. So we destroyed this guy, two of his characters with just one Bulwark. I believe this guy decided to quit the match because he felt like I was too overpowered for him. As you guys will see right now, he is going to quit and leave the building. So in Shadow Fight Arena, when an opponent quits, I think they will lose just a small amount of points. So it's better to quit than get defeated. When you get defeated, you lose a lot of points. When you quit, you lose less. So that match just ended because the guy ended up quitting. I don't blame him. My Bulwark was level 8 and just too insane. So right now we are going to move into some of the matches that I made a lot of mistakes. I feel embarrassed, but I'm going to try to correct everything right now. In those matches, I also used them as a learning experience. I was trying out different attacks to see what really works. I'm gonna be telling you guys as we go along. Make sure you watch the video until the end so you don't miss out. Also, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this in the future. At the point of making this video, Shadow Fight Arena is currently only available in Canada. By the way, I am from Canada, which is why I am playing. I know some people are just gonna go into the comment section and start asking, what VPN are you using? I am in Canada, I don't need any VPN. So let's get back to this match. As I said before, I am not very good with Legion characters, but I think I tried my best. I'm gonna need some training to master the Legion technique. With the Legion characters, when you grab opponent and drop them to the ground, when you try to jump up and kick them, the kick is not gonna work, so you're gonna have to do a low attack. So we defeated one character with Bulwark. Let's go on to the next one. Mr. Shang is in the building. Shang is one of those annoying dynasty common characters that you need to approach with caution in Shadow Fight Arena. His Guandao, I don't know, I feel like the Guandao just stretches, man. Every single time you try to dash backwards, it catches you. The Guandao has a long range. You need to watch out for that. So right now it's still Mr. Bulwark fighting Shang. When you fight in PvP, everybody attacks differently. you need to change your fighting mechanics. So we roll forward. Instead of doing a wrestling move, I try a different move. He's catching me with the low attack and the back attack. Shang is crazy. You just have to approach with caution. As you just saw right there, Mr. Bulwark does not care about ranged weapons. So I do the shadow attack for the helmet. I did not try the second one because the distance wasn't enough. It was just gonna fail. So we try the special move. It was amplified by the uninterruption interval and we won the match. So right now we are fighting one of the craziest characters in Shadow Fight Arena. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When you start playing this game, make sure you learn how to use Ling. Ling is by far one of the greatest characters in the game. He can counter pretty much anyone. I think he's the only one with the slashing strike. Any Legionnaire opponent is gonna have a tough time dealing with Ling. As soon as he activates his slashing strike, he can break the uninterruption interval. So this guy really knows what he's doing. When someone tries to use a ranged weapon, you roll forward towards them and then you do the throw. So right there he catches me with the glowing attack of the katana. Immediately we do a low attack. I think he's gonna win this match. Let's see. Go for the shadow attack of the helmet. I'm not gonna follow up with the second one because it's gonna miss. I think Neki needs to fix that. They need to adjust the distances. So he catches me with another stupid ranged weapon hit. When someone uses a ranged weapon, roll forwards towards them, you grab them, or if you have Kibo or Ling, you can use the basic attack to do the quick hit. So right now I am bringing Mr. Shang. Shang is one of my most favorite characters. In Shadow Fight 3, I like to use dynasty characters, which is why I use Shang a lot. So we use the Scourge Arrow, we do the heavy attack, and we destroy this guy. Blizzard there. The last match was perfect. So in this match, I did not make a lot of mistakes. We get 47 trophies, he gets minus 19. I think if he had quit the match, he would have got maybe minus 14. I don't know how that works, but we shall see when the game becomes global. Let's continue with the gameplay. Let's move on to the next character. We are in the main lobby waiting. I don't know how long we're gonna wait. Look at the timer at the top. Soon as it hits 25 seconds, I think the game decides to offer an AI opponent. But I'm not gonna click on the AI. I'm gonna wait for a real person to show up. So there's the AI opponent. It shows up at 20 seconds, but we're not gonna click on it. Let's just wait for a real person. Is it gonna show up? How long is it gonna be? Sometimes you wait for 5 minutes and there's nobody. Currently the game is only available in Canada. Those who are trying VPN, I don't know if they're gonna be able to play PvP. So let's continue waiting. We are at 47 seconds. Let's see. So we get someone at 50 something second. Young Tony, Dojo level 4. Let me explain a little something about the dojo differences in multiplayer. Right now I am dojo number 6 and this guy Young Tony is dojo number 4. Every dojo gives you 10% increase in defense and attacking power. So if you fight someone who has a higher dojo more than you, they are gonna be very difficult to handle. So right now we are having a bad internet connection, game is paused, possible cause player connection error. So let's see, if someone has a bad internet, they lose the match. So technical victory, I end up winning. I learned something today. If I'm gonna get defeated, I'm gonna cast a magic spell or I'm gonna use some voodoo to cut down the enemy's internet so I win the match. That's something I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna find someone who knows some voodoo so they can teach me some tricks. I'm gonna use it in PvP. Another lesson to take away from this video is that if your internet connection is bad, you are going to lose the match and you will lose a lot of points. So let's move on to some of the stupid matches I have been talking about. These upcoming matches are terrible. I also try to use them as a learning experience. You're gonna see as we go along the video. I feel embarrassed, but I was planning not to show you guys these videos, but what's the point? I'm gonna show you guys and let you guys see the full effect. Shadow Fight Arena is absolutely different. It's gonna take you time to learn how each character works. So right now we are waiting for the opponent. I fought this guy 2 times today and I think he did the exact same thing in every single round. You guys are gonna see. Also, I used this video to try out different techniques. I'm gonna talk about them as we go along. So this guy is dojo number 4. He has 1,366 trophies. In this video, I was just testing out Jack Bulwark. I wanted to see what he's all about in PvP. A lot of dumb decisions are gonna be coming your way and you're gonna see them. So you see here Mr. Shang, his attacks are sometimes unpredictable. That Guan Dao can overstretch. And also my timing of the Legion and interruption interval is not so good. That's something I need to work on. The first match that I showed you in this video, I fixed pretty much everything. I learned from the mistakes. So you see this meteorite attack only works if the opponent is like too far away. If you try the helmet and then you follow up with the meteorite, it's not gonna work. So you see the Guan Dao has a long stretch. You try to use the uninterruption interval. I try a ranged weapon, he dodges it. Bulwark does not care about ranged weapons. That's something you don't need to worry about. Is Shang gonna go into shadow form? Let's see. Does this Shang have a block breaker? Because I'm just standing there trying to block everything. So here I think we're gonna win this match right now and then move on to the next one. So we defeat Shang. With Jack Bulwark, you can also gain some energy back. I mean, you can get some health back depending on the number of fractures that you have. I think this guy is gonna choose Ling. Ling is the best character for countering Legion opponents. So he brings out Ling to fight the Jack Bulwark. That was a very smart decision. Ling has the critical hits, the uninterruption interval. I mean, the critical hit can break the uninterruption interval. So let's see, I try to dodge back. I try the shadow attack for the helmet. It's too far. It catches the guy. I try the meteorite and it works. What are we gonna do next? So the basic attack of the flail and shield also has an interruption interval. I was trying to use that throughout the video. So basic hit, we catch him off guard. Once this guy charges his katana, I think he's gonna defeat me. Let's see. I should have won this match, but some stupid mistakes made me lose it. Oh, I think we won this one. Alright guys, this is it. The dumb mistakes I have been telling you guys. You're gonna see right now. This thing involves Kibo. Kibo has the shadow onslaught. Kibo's low attack is very difficult to deal with. If she puts you in the corner, she can just spam the low attack and win the match. I personally use this as a learning experience. I was trying out different attacks from the wall to see which one works. And 90% of them don't work. The only one that works is simple. Stand there, block everything, and then use the fastest move of your weapon. So this guy just took me out. Low attacks. The next character that I'm gonna pick is going to be Mr. Shang. And by the way, these mistakes, I did them intentionally. I was trying to learn how to get away from Kibo. I was trying out different attack types from the corner. You're gonna see that when Kibo puts you in the corner, your best move is to stand there and block the shadow onslaught for the low attack. Also, when you're in the corner, when Kibo does the low attack, the attack pushes up backwards. There is not enough room for you to do a wrestling move. So I think only 2 things work. 1, you block everything and then use the fastest move that you have available. Or 2, you try to dash behind and hope to never get caught. So right now I was testing out all the different attacks to see which one works on Kibo. And none of them worked. So I enter shadow form. I think what I should have done here, I was gonna try and use the wall to jump forward, but I wasn't too close, which is why you saw me doing a backflip. I was trying to jump off the wall behind Kibo. So we end up losing because I didn't do it right. So right now I'm gonna bring my own Kibo. I don't like spamming. I'm not gonna use the same technique that he's gonna use. I see he has 0 health. I just need a single attack to win this match. So he tries a ranged weapon and it fails. So right now I can pretty much stand there and let him lose. He's gonna die anyways. Another one thing I don't really like is fighting on the right hand side. It's not so much fun, man. I know it's nothing to complain about. It's not something to complain about. But usually the guys on the left hand side have an advantage. Because that's how you fight most of your opponents. When you go to the right hand side, you need to adjust. So we got, I think, like 58 points. He got minus 35. Let us move on to the next match. I think we're going to be fighting the same guy again. So 2 lessons to take from the match that just passed. You can spam the Kibo low attack when you corner the enemy by the wall. You can dodge the Kibo low attack by standing and blocking or trying to dash behind them. I think those are the only 2 ones that work. Also, when you meet Kibo level 10, the Shadow Onslaught can break the enemy blocks. I don't know how that's gonna work, but a lot of people are going to be complaining when the game actually comes out. So when you use Kibo, try to use the low attack when you corner someone. When you're defending against Kibo, stand there, block it, and try the fastest move that you have available. You can try dashing behind, but I don't know if that's gonna work. So we meet the same guy again. He begins the match with Shang the Monk. Throughout this video, I was testing out Jack Bulwark. I want to see what he's all about. Like I said before, the Guandao is a nasty weapon. I feel like it has a magic stretch. It just stretches and catches you off guard. I was also trying to use the Legion and interruption interval, but sometimes you make stupid decisions. I think I've figured out this guy's Shang fighting ability. Let's try and use some nasty counter attack. Jump up, try the drop kick. It does not work. So he tries the ranged weapon attack. I roll forward. He tries the 12 move for the Guandao, but Mr. Bulwark has a special ability that prevents shadow attacks. As you can see there, I tried the shadow attack for the meteorite and it fails. The distance is not correct in this game. I think they need to fix it. I'm gonna take out this guy's Shang the Monk, and then I believe he's gonna bring either Ling or Kibo. So right there we jump up, we try to do different attacks. This time I try kicks and I catch him without knowing. So this match just ended. I mean the first round just ended. So he brings Mr. Ling, the one character who can counter any Legion opponent. The slashing strike is just one of the best things in the game. So I have fairly good amount of health, but I think because of the stupid mistakes, I end up losing. And also I was trying to use the uninterruption interval for the Legion weapon, but sometimes the katana is just too fast. It catches you before you can activate that uninterruption interval. So ranged weapon, he dodges. What do you guys think of this video? Comment down, leave some comments, leave some thoughts and opinions. So we catch him, the shadow attack. I don't do the other one because I was too far away. And here's the mistake. I believe this is how he wins the match. He has a glowing strike. I was trying to roll backwards, because if he tries the basic hits, he's gonna catch me. One way I was doomed. So he uses another slashing attack and he wins the match. So let's go and see which character I am going to bring next. I like using Mr. Shang. I won't even waste time. I'll just take this guy out immediately. Let's do it. So Mr. Ling, get ready for the Scourge Arrow. I'll roll backwards. If you try to drink, that's the end of it. So I catch this guy, go close, do a wrestling move, and the match is over. So the second round is done. He's gonna bring Kibo. And guess what's gonna happen? Low attack throughout. Like I said, I was trying to learn how to get away from Kibo from the wall. I was attempting different types of attack. None of them will work. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When Kibo corners you by the wall, if you try wrestling, it's not gonna work. Any other attack will not work. You just have to block and use the fastest attack that you have available. So right now he catches me again. As you can see, I am attempting different attacks, but it's not working. What you have to do is stand there, block, and then do the fastest attack that you have. And right there I make a mistake. The katana is the fastest in close combat. This guy ends up winning. So let's continue to the final round of the day. We have Kibo versus Kibo. Kibo spamming wall attacks, low attack spamming. I think that's what this guy is gonna do. By the way, throughout this video, I was doing that intentionally. I was trying to figure out which moves are the best for evading Kibo when she corners you by the wall. And I think there is two of them. Stand there and block, then use the fastest attack that you have available, or try to dash behind. Anything else is not gonna work. If you attempt a wrestling move, the distance is just too close. We all know Kibo with that katana, it's the fastest in close combat. So it's not gonna be easy trying to get away from the wall. Another thing you can do is just don't go to the wall, simple as that. We get 57 points, he gets -34, and I think that was the last match of the day. Let me say some things real quick. Every time you go to a new dojo, all your characters get a 10% increase in power, whether it's defense or attacking. Also, when you fight in PvP, if you have a bad internet connection, you lose the match. Also, if you have more points than your opponent and you defeat them, I don't think you're going to be getting a lot of points. Usually, if you have less points and you beat someone with a lot of points, you get a lot of points. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Until then, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.